Big man, how are you doing, Joe?
Fucking how are you, mate?
Get Joe on the camera.
Fucking winning shows in town.
Oh, where are you, son?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Joe.
Yes, I do, mate.
There he is. I told you this is the guy everybody wanted to see. Joe Gallagher right there. Even Tyson Fury. Radio Raheem with Joe Gallagher, the man who knows exactly what's going to happen in the ring on Saturday night, every Saturday night, because he's fit.
I wish I did. I wouldn't be here.
All right, well, most of us feel like we know what's going to happen because a first-time fighter, I don't care where he's coming from, to dethrone the heavyweight champions, got to be a pretty tall order. But if you were to advise, if you were to be in Ngannou's corner come Saturday night, what are you telling him to do?
Listen, he's got to go out there and do what he does best, and that's throw heavy bombs and give it his best shot for 3, 4, 5, however many rounds it may be. Because standing off and boxing Tyson Fury ain't got to win. I just said to someone there, boxing sometimes pulls off some surprises. And Mike Tyson, who was involved in one of the biggest surprises when he lost years ago in Japan.
Buster Douglas.
Yes, who's here. Now
Not Buster. Is Buster here? We might have some trouble.
And not only that though, but Mike Tyson could be in the corner tomorrow night on the other side of pulling off one of the biggest upsets. It's mad how the wheels of world boxing works. I'm sure it won't be, but there's that underlying script there waiting to be writ. But Tyson Fury, listen, I think he'll just go in there, does what he does best. And Ngannou has to come out and absolutely put it on him for 3 or 4 rounds and come out of the event feeling, I gave it me all. I don't want him to go in there and feel like he just got picked off, got took out. I think him himself will want to go in there and I've got nothing to lose and go for it and put him under pressure. And I think that's the best thing he could do. And hopefully one of them big bombs land.
Well, if it doesn't go that way and the big bomb lands and Fury does what we expect him to do, we'll all be back here in a very short amount of time to see the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, the thing we've all been waiting for. After having seen Usyk's last outing and knowing what Fury's been doing for the past year, which is not fighting elite fighters, how do you see that fight going?
Well, you said about Alexander Usyk, he's only fought once a year for the last 5 years. People forget that. Tyson Fury had the trilogies with Wilder, then he fought Dylan and Derek, and now he's involved in this. Listen, it's like anything. It's like Mayweather, Pacquiao. That was a little bit long when it eventually happened, and this has got to be the same. But listen, I just think Tyson Fury again, good big and beats a good little one, and I just think Tyson Fury. I don't think it'll be the blockbuster people will think. I think it could be a bit of a boring fight, holding style wise. Tyson Fury knows how to win a fight and find a way to win a fight, and so does Usyk. And I think there's 2 ways. You can have Holyfield Bow again, or you could have a proper snooze fest. So we'll just have to wait and see. The main thing is happening. That's the main thing. And
lastly, hopefully boxing doesn't kick itself in the the privates again and do conflicted promotions. But there could be on December 23rd, according to Eddie Hearn, we might see Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. Knowing what we now know, what do you think of this?
No, I don't think that'll happen. Not this year anyway. I think it's too big a fight the time they promote it. I think that's a summer event next year, Wembley, something like that. It's very much like Deontay AJ. That was supposed to be done for December. So, listen, let's talk about the fights that are happening, and this is happening, and looks like Fury Usyk's happening, and that's what boxing should be about, not ifs and buts, and giving lots of time and media space for fights that aren't really happening. So let's go back to the old days, get the fights made, and let's talk about it then.
You heard it here from Joe Gallagher. Going back to the old days, I'm going to let you go back into this big gala. I know everybody's waiting for you.
Old days. Look at that man there, Sugar Ray. He still looks as good then than he beat Tommy.
Come on. Yeah, he looks younger than both of us.
Yeah. Big man, how are you doing, Joe?
Fucking how are you, mate?
Get Joe on the camera.
Fucking winning shows in town.
Oh, where are you, son?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Joe.
Yes, I do, mate.
There he is. I told you this is the guy everybody wanted to see. Joe Gallagher right there. Even Tyson Fury. Radio Raheem with Joe Gallagher.